Well, let me tell you a little bit about me. I never went to an animation school. Never was taught in an animation class. I've always wanted to go, but couldn't afford the big, quote, price tag. I looked at movies, I looked at TVs, I looked at specials, I looked at shows with 10-minute little segments of how they did it. Hungry and curious how they did it. Studied for years how they did it. And that time, there was only movie film and cell animation where you had to hand paint all the pictures. There was a regular 2D animation. All it was drawings. The cartoon is just drawings painted behind plastic. And the scenery is done separate. And the plastic overlay is done on top. And you get a camera and you shoot a frame. You change the picture, you shoot a frame. You change the picture, you shoot a frame. That's how your cartoon comes to life. It was very simple how to do it. So, what I did is I observed, drew, used a mediocre movie camera in the beginning that wasn't even designed to animate. I just click, click, click with the movie camera. These were all old-fashioned wind-up cameras that started with Super 8. It wasn't designed to do animation, but I made it do animation. I just went click, 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 click. You know, I did all kinds of funny things with that camera too. I not only animate the cartoons, I first started animating people. When I just kept doing the shutter to see if it worked, I made things move fast. I made, let's say, statues and things on tables move around. I made all kinds of fun. I made a bed make itself. I did all kinds of silly things. And so I knew that the camera was capable of the animation technique. So I drew pictures. But you see, I didn't have a good enough lens, so when I did shoot the first movie, and the pictures were like 8x10s, or 11x14, whatever they were a little too small, so it was blurry. But it didn't matter because, even though it was blurry, it showed movement. So I knew I had to draw the pictures much bigger, so I had to see how big I had to draw the picture to get it clear. You see, what movie film, it was a guess game. It was all guess game. I was just trial and error. I self-taught myself, but actually I didn't self-teach myself. He gave me the talent. He taught me. I was determined. See, as long as you have a will and you got faith to do anything, faith the size of a mustard seed, you can tell a mountain to move and it will move. So every obstacle was in my way. A lot of people say, you're going to make a movie, you're going to make a movie. Right? It's kind of like my father was the one who had the camera, and I said, I'm going to make an animated cartoon. He was like laughing, you're going to do a cartoon. And then, I tell him, borrow your movie camera and do the movie. So I'm over there painting for about a year. It took me to paint these cells, these drawings. Unfortunately, my father took ill, and he died of a leukemia. He never really got to see my very first animated movie. I can only hope that he's in heaven looking down at it now and laughing. Because when I got back that film, and saw that cartoon come to life, for the first time, I jumped for joy. It was like, wow, I found a big prize, you know, and I just kept going on and on. And now I'm going to do the next thing, 3D animation. And that movie the Lord gave me in a vision and a dream. This is why the Lord trained me all these years to get up to this point. Now I'm going to do something for Him and give back the gift He's given me. He taught me how to animate, the Lord Jesus. He's given me the talent, He's given me the knowledge. He gave me the open door, He showed me. I went to classes in my church. They had tech classes. I have a friend called Rob who showed me how to write a good story, as you can see, and how to get the whole line together, and how to put it all together, and how to do these things. And then with technical places, with the computer animation, and I had to do all the stuff. I've been studying. Every time there was a special on TV about a movie, animated movie, and they showed you how they did it, I'd be glued to that TV. I videotaped all those shows. And I looked at the videotapes over and over again, or the DVDs that I did, and I studied it, how they did it, and I learned from. This is how I learned how to animate. And now, when I get the equipment, I have a knowledge of how to do it. And when I get the equipment is pretty much self-explanatory. Like I said, you just get a marquee of your character. This is my very first one I've made for this adventure. Logos the lion. And after you get this marquee done, I'm trying to get a good video. Everything is at reverse as I'm doing this video. And you scan it through with the laser pen. And you get it in the computer in 3 dimensions. You can bring it to life. And you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I just want to make sure I don't fall. Well, hope you enjoy my story. Quest for the King. Journey into Paradise. Well, next time I see you, I'll be showing you the movie. Or the storyboard movie. First you gotta do a storyboard, sketch out the drawings, do all the illustration. And then I have to fill in all the little loopholes that I have in the story. Lord, give me more idea, find more beautiful music, put it together, and go for it. Achieve the prize. The Logos. Logos and I will be seeing you. Bye-bye all. Right, Logo. Bye-bye all.